Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Hindu newspaper headline. So, first of all, we would not pay a uh, farthing more, says Union uh, Carbide. Next, anti-government protest in Peru claim 17 lives amid rage over Pedro Castillo's outer. Next, row over BJP's Ganga Aarti event in Kolkata. Next, Supreme Court to take up Joshi Math petition on Jan 16. On page number 2, in that spotlight section, under that, thread will cautious. Next, stringent steps will be taken to prevent stampedes, Sajjala. Next, crowd management and rehearsals key to handling huge turnouts at public meets. Next, stampede ripples will Pasula Panduga take the hit. On page number 3, in state section, under that, Gandhi Legacy Tour team louds research by Jaipur Institute. Next, rose after Kolkata police deny permission for BJP's Ganga Aarti program. Next, PM Modi to commission Mumbai metro lines on Jan 19. Next, cold wave in large part of UP. Ethav coldest at 2.8 degrees Celsius. Next, man held at Mumbai airport with 2.8 kg cocaine. Next, Tigress T4 gives birth to 4 more cubs at Pench Reserve in MP. Next, Bangladeshi national held for operating sex racket in Palghar. Next, Calcutta High Court lawyers face contempt proceedings for holding protest. Next, Jaipur to host Global Magic Millets event to mark International Year. On page number 4, in state section, under that, two more leaders leave Azad's party. Next, tribes in Assam Hill district seek separate autonomous council. Next, STF naps former SIMI activist from Madhya Pradesh. Next, nude for 30% quota in government jobs for Uttarakhand women. Next, Haryana sugarcane farmers threaten to intensify agitation. On page number 5, in state section, under that, study sheds light on how black bug survive challenges. Next, LDF government to amend 1960 land law. Next, Bengaluru metro work site accident claims 2 lives. Next, report sought on Kerala School Arts Festival welcome song. Next, Kannada writer Sara Abubakar passes away. Next, Harvest Festival. Next, with 4,500 penalty kicks in 12 hours, Kerala enters Guinness World Records. Next, US Ambassadors Fund to help restore Paiga Thoms complex in Hyderabad. On page number 6, in editorial page, in that, bad and ugly. Next, a riot of losers. Next, lessons from USA's Ukraine war. Next, the beginning of India's culture renaissance. Next, on page number 7, in opinion section, under that, barking up the wrong tree. Next, the race of the Dalit vote in UP. Next, decriminalizing homosexuality but no same-sex marriage. Next, Western Bengal to ban strikes and lockouts. Next, Kolkata tram strike. On page number 8, in news section, under that, DAC gives note to purchase indigenous defense system. Next, Constitution bench to take up Section 6(8) of Citizenship Act for preliminary preliminary determination. Next, loan fraud coaches released from jail. Next, 5-judge Supreme Court bench to hear Sena faction dispute on Feb 14. Next, DGCA issues show cause notice to for Go First. Next, annual assessments, written and practical tests to access Agniveer during 4 years. Next, no improvement in air quality in most cities, find CREA. On page number 9, in news section, under that, Jammu and Kashmir situation is not under the control of center, Omar. Next, amid talk of assembly election, BJP gear up to streamline Jammu and Kashmir unit. Next, Rahul visits Golden Temple, said ask him to clarify view on Blue Star 1984 riots. Next, JD leader triggers speculation with invite to BJP leaders in Bihar. Next, BJP responsible for plight of Kashmiri Pandits Karge. Next, N. Kotishwar Singh appointed acting CJ of Guwahati High Court. Next, terror gangster Nexus NIA arrests a logistic provider. Next, on page number 10 in news section under that, Cyrus mystery death PIL 6 charge of Kul, culpable culpable homicide. Next, NSG did not find anything suspicious on Moscow flight. Next, Act broadband unblocks GitHub content domain. Next, Kin carry pregnant woman across river. NHRC intervenes. Next, Joshi Math residents oppose raising demand that relief be increased. Next, with trade pact becoming a reality, Australian PM set to visit India. Next, conference to discuss relation between judiciary legislature. Next, CSIR NGRI team to study Joshi Math geology. Uh, Next, Bhuma Devi shows the way. On page number 11 in world section under that, 11 people killed in Philippine storm says disaster agency. Next, UK space chief promises fresh attempt after failed rocket launch. Next, Canada imposes sanctions on 4 Sri Lankan over rights violations. Next, executions of protesters in Iran, state sanctioned killing says UN. Next, Lula slams far-right terror as Brazil clears protest camp. Next, UK brings in legislation regulating labor strikes after discussion fail. Next, Russia steps up attack on Ukraine solidar. Next, China suspends visas for South Koreans. Next, Sri Lanka's political rival UNP and SLPP declare alliance to contest polls together. On page number 12 in business section under that, housing sales in 2022 rose to 9-year high. Knight Frank. Next, supply chain leader Seagrim 2023 on recession inflation. Next, electronics firm Scient DLM plan to raise rupees 740 crore via IPO. Next, pre-poll budget unlikely to feature big reforms, rural spending to rise. Next, Mitchell Pata reappointed RBI duty governor. Next, US inflation hit gem jewelry exports in December. UAE pact helped. Next, PE inflows plunged 42% to $23.3 billion in 2022 report. Next, PLI to offer more soup for IT hardware with IP designed in India. Next, sugar export stood at 17 lakh tons for October 1 Jan 4 period. Next, mutual fund industry AUM rises 5.7% aided by SIP flows AMFI. Next, utilities yearly coal need may rise 8% on renewables deficits. Next, on page number 13 in sports section under that, Brook and Gardner claim ICC award for December. Next, Nadal to own team in electric power boat series. Next, sign of relief for jailer thrower Shivpal Singh. Next, Wales boss wants bail to stay involved in international setup. Next, Kohli's 45th ODI turn set up India's big win. Next, feels good when you are captain backs you, says Gill. Next, Belgium announces arrival with a bang, winning maiden title. Next, hopefully India can finish on top, says goalkeeper Srijesh. Next, Saina and Shrikant make first round exits. Next, Srija stuns Chin, joins Manikas in last 16, Sarath in the pre-quarter finals. Next, Atlanta returns to winning ways. Then on page number 14 in sports section under that, shows unbeaten double turn puts Mumbai in driver's seat. Next, Wareham surprise inclusion in Australia T20 World Cup squad. Next, Amoljeet Ayush shine in Vijay Merchant semi-final. Next, applications invited for women and Rocky Racer. Next, Ranji Trophy score. Next, Ronaldo set to rack in millions for assisting Saudi World Cup bid. Next, National shooting shift corps Samra tops yet again in rifle 3 position event. Next, the time has come to play Surya Kumar Yadav in test. Next, 3 women umpires make Ranji debut. On page number 15 in tax and contest section, under that, World Bank's latest forecast slashes global growth in 2023. Next, AUM of mutual fund industry rose to 39 lakh crore in 2022. Next, PM 2.5 pollution in Delhi reduced in last 4 years, says report. Next, gem and jewelry exports decline in December, says GJEPC. Next, the past 8 years were the warmest on record. Cooper Nicias. Next, the stalemate between Telangana and AP, Arunachal Pradesh. Next, RBI's revised guidelines for locker management. On page number 16 in tax and contents section, under that, the union government sends out a message of unity and confluence. The daily quiz section, under that, on January 11, 1935, Amelia Earhart became the first aviator to fly solo from Hawaii to California. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.